doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today? I hope y'all are great, good, and well. Great, good, and well. Great, good, and well. Anyway, so this is my rambles video and random trigger assortment. This bra does not fit. I got a custom video and it's custom bra, and it doesn't fucking fit. I'm so fucking irritated by that. So just a chatty. I literally didn't know what to say in this damn video. I literally I had to literally write it down. I'm like sitting there thinking, I'm not really sure, because I don't got a lot. I mean, I have stuff going on, but it's not like exciting or worth talking about. You know, wake up, you know, take a shit, you know, do what people do. You know, it's not. I don't have this elaborate big YouTuber life yet. Not yet. I make majority of my income on TikTok at this point right now. This is just this is like an extra sort of side thing, along with like Patron and the YouTube membership. But I still don't make that much, like, not really. So anyway, I'm working on it. You know, I'd rather this be the main thing, TikTok be the extra. I've been working on that, and then stuff happens and I have to stop filming because too much chaos and noise. It's a fucking hassle for sure. But it's fine. It's cool. It's fine, because I will never give up. Nope, I'll never ever give up. My YouTube is like 2 years old, maybe 3 now, almost. So, but I mean, it's got to be consistent, and you know, there's things that I wasn't doing in the beginning because I just genuinely didn't know I was supposed to, you know. But now that I do, I know a lot more. I know a lot more. It's been one hell of a journey. This is a necklace. A lot of people ask me about it. It's fruit and a vegetable. These are notorious for getting tangled together. As you can see how easy that is. And of course I got this clip I've been wearing lately because I like it, and everybody seems to react really nicely to it. So I've just been like, I love it. But yeah, fruit, pineapple, cherry. There's even grapes on here. I think those are grapes, actually. See, hair everywhere, always. But yeah, and then you see here the pepper. The little pepper. I like the pepper. It's my favorite. I don't know why. It's just... It just is. It just is. It might be a tomato in there, even. I don't know. Probably. I think it might be an apple. What is that? Oh, strawberry or radish, maybe. Maybe it's a radish. I don't know. Those are grapes too. Maybe that one is a tomato or an apple. It's a pineapple. I don't know. One of these I'll take it off and use it as a prop. But so I guess to start off with, let's see here, let's find something fun to. I got a lot of triggers to use, but I don't have to talk during every single one, do I? I've got a lot of things to say while also having nothing to say. It's weird. This clip I got off the TikTok shop. Let's start with this thing. Squishy. Look at the avocado. Look at his belly. I haven't really really done. I don't think I've done the just tapping on stuff video, whether it was quietly or with purpose. I don't think I've done that yet. So. Squishy, plushy. Scratch on him. He's fun. He's a fun guy. Next will be, let's do this for random. I didn't have this planned, but it's a good sound. So, yeah, recently, out of nowhere, it was random. We had a power outage, like a very significant one. It felt very random. We've had storms before. This is Michigan, okay? This is Michigan. So, one part of the day could be frozen, and the next part of the day could be 70 degrees, and ready to go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, we were just kind of chilling. And then all of a sudden, we see the flicker of the electric, and we're like, nah, it's fine. It's the wind or something. It'll be fine. And I'm just like not paying any attention, thinking I'm not giving it no care at all. And then out with the lights on, everything. I'm like, nah, it'll be back on. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Of course, you can't because the electric's off. But yeah, I waited. I thought, because it did happen. It turned off. And then I was like, no, 1 or 2 minutes, and it came back on. I'm like, yeah, we're good. Nobody worry about nothing, because we are good. We are so fucking good. We are so fucking good. And we were not. Oh my God, we were not. No, power went out, and everybody started to, well, we didn't necessarily freak out yet, but I cut my bangs before the video because I don't know, they were driving me nuts. They were down here and it looked like shit. They don't probably look much better now, but I don't know. I feel better now they're out of my face, which makes me feel much better. I don't like my hair in or touching my face. I don't know. Growing up, my family was pushed my hair right here. Always did that. Put your hair behind your head. Put your hair like that all the time. Every time they saw me, now I have like a reflex. I'm trying to like break it, just like appreciate my hair, because alopecia, if you know, you know. Alopecia, which is Will Smith's wife and my grandmother and a couple other relatives have it pretty significantly. What is with it with the squishies? I like squishies. Yeah, alopecia. And that's where you go bald, like your shit falls out. Yo, shit falls out. I'm pretty sure that's what that causes it. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's what it is. Essentially, you go bald, though. Like, you go bald. Like bald. I mean, obviously, I've met some really... bald people can be beautiful, too. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, bald people are gorgeous. And that's not the point. Anyway, so I appreciate my hair. My hair is thick as fuck. Like, it is thick. Every time I go to the hair salon, every time. Here I thought I didn't have anything to say. That happens to me every time. I don't got nothing to talk about. And as soon as I start, you can't shut me up. Anyway, so let me know if you guys like the vlogs, or if you're like, I know there's some people out there that like them. I like them to a point. Depends on who's talking and what they're talking about. But I really like the sound of this. Do you guys like it? The sprinkles, I don't know. Kind of sounds like that big piece of cake some people use. I am good. I might get it. I don't know. Squish one a piece. It smells sweet. I don't know how or why, but it's a donut. It's a donut. I love it though. I love the sound of this so much. It's good to me. I like it. I don't get tingles from it necessarily, but I do like it. I'm just kind of grabbing and going. I don't fucking care. I was talking about alopecia. So yeah, my hair's really thick. So I'm trying to appreciate it, even though it drives me insane. Like, it drives me insane. Like, it gets so fucking hot. Like, it does. And it's like a conductor of heat. Like, I swear to God, it brings in heat, even without the big wig, okay? It just sucks in heat and just holds it. It holds it. It holds. It holds it. And I sweat. Oh, I sweat like a motherfucker, okay? So, yeah. I'm trying to appreciate my hair because I may lose it all someday. It's very super genetic, I think. I've not read up on alopecia. I just know what I've heard by my family who's talked about it because, you know, it's in my family. Why do I like this sound? All these sounds are so good right now. My natural fidgeting desires are picking up things I want to hear, and it just sounds good. Let me know what your favorite sounds are so far. Okay, that's another one that I could play with for hours. Sorry about that. Anyway, a couple more things here. So yeah, hair's thick. Gotta appreciate it while I have it, because someday I might be like skating rink bald, okay? So yeah, the power goes out, and you know, we're used to it because, you know, in the area it happens all the time, you know, because I guess our poles or electrical poles fucking suck. They just do. Like, it usually is okay, but sometimes if the wind blows too hard, out. It comes on like a few hours later, or the next day, or the next morning. But not this time, because everybody is without power. And in my area versus like a somewhat relatively close area, like an hour or so away, because that's how far away town is for me. I live quite a ways away from like a big town. I'm like 3 hours away from any city. Anyway, but they're all without everybody that's in the most closest town. Actually, not even just them, like everybody, like people from hours away. Spotted. They all have no power. And then there's, of course, tornadoes going on in the southernmost part of Michigan. So, yeah, everything was freezing over. Like, use this time. Get out the perfumes for a second. Like, it was like you saw, if you saw the video, it was like ice on the branches, which was causing them to be like, I could literally hear them in the woods snapping, breaking. Just hearing them snapping and breaking. And like at first I was like, is somebody in the woods like doing this? I think that was where my lunatic head went. But then, of course, come to find out, I was like, what's going on? I was talking to my grandfather about it. And he's like, no, that's the ice. We are having an ice storm right now. As it was like, it had rained or whatever, and everything was freezing. It melted, froze real fast, and then everything turned to this ice on the trees. And it was breaking power lines. Like, power lines were completely just in half. You're not, it's fine. But, yeah, power lines just cracked right in half. And the stuff was like in the like things would drop on the highway, on the road, on people's houses and cars and shit. Like, it was rough, and everybody was dealing with it. And there's like more than one different power company for me, and then for the towns most adjacent, and everybody's got somebody different, everybody's got somebody different. Wait, hold on. Sorry, had a little something. Anyway, there's some fabric, I think. That sounds better. I know a lot of you like the sound of the hat. OGs know what I'm talking about. OGs know what I'm talking about. And let me know if you want to like a video where I just I don't talk about nothing and I just trigger assortment. Okay. So, what's next? Let's do something grippy. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. I've got a ton of stuff. My desk is covered. It's covered in shit. So, yeah, so everybody's without power, and we have a couple of generators. We have a smaller one, we have a bigger one, and then we have I don't know how many we've got, but I know that only the smallest one I was using the first night, it was really low on juice to begin with. It doesn't hold that much anyway. And then I know my son and my grandparents and stuff, what was happening. Everybody in town, when we finally went to the store, why am I doing the Jersey accent? Save it for another video. Anyway, wipe away the Jersey accent. Wipe. But, yeah, everybody, here I have 7 topics. So everybody I could hear people talking about going to their grandparents and stuff, and oh, don't worry, grandma's got this and this. So people were literally huddling together and going to their parents' house and just going somewhere else. Everybody seems to be getting together during this time with their families and things. And I don't know, I picked that one. I don't like the sound for a second. And of course, I take care of my grandparents because of the dementia and all the other garbage going on with them. But, yeah, so why am I back to the perfume? Welcome to the brain of somebody with ADHD. That's so good. Let's do some wooden beeswax. I ate it. So, oh yeah. Okay, so everybody's people are basically getting together with their families and going to stay with other people and this and that and the other. So I was, Kevin and I were using a generator, or was it a battery and a generator? I think it was just a generator. And then they were my grandparents, and my son was using a different one. Just keep stuff charged, you know, so you could still use it. We were still watching stuff on our show, or on our phones. We were watching stuff, you know, like Netflix and all that. And you know, using the battery while doing that, so we kept everything plugged in. Well, after the first night, my generator, you know, obviously ran out of juice. Theirs didn't. They have a bigger one. He also had it connected to a battery. So, but yeah, the first night wasn't super bad because we've had that happen before. But I got the 2 nights, and then they could text the power establishment that we have. They kept telling us, oh, you know, what else? It would say, so, you know, estimated time of you know, restoration, such and such time, and it just kept pushing it. I found myself checking it. Finally got to a point where I'm like, you know, I ain't gonna look at this no more, because they don't fucking know either, you know. Finally, everybody's starting to get to everybody, because we're living in the fucking dark, basically. Like daylight, you know, we're using daylight to try to pick up, clean up, whatever, exist. And can't flush, you can't wash up, you can't do laundry, can't do dishes, really, unless you want to do an Amish. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to be Amish. Nobody does it, I'm aware. Beeswax. I never tap on it, but I know it's a very OG trigger. I wonder who came up with this. Like, which ASMR artist was like, you know what, this sounds like a good idea. All right. It's time for some grippy stuff. Grippy textures. Time for some grippy textures. I put some stuff on it so it's stickier. It worked a little bit. It worked a little. I think this is the 3rd night. We're all like, we were fucking over it at this point. Like, we're using up all our data to watch basic television, using our flashlights all the time on the phones and stuff. It got dark at about 8 o'clock, so me, I can't go to sleep that early at all. Not even... Never. I can't go to sleep that early unless I'm like wiped out from something. I've had this for ASMR for like since the beginning. So yeah, we dealt with it for days, right? We went to town to go get more, because everything in our refrigerator was bad. You know, everything goes bad, you know, because the refrigerators doesn't work. Everything's just out. You know, nothing works. Nothing works. And I'm sorry if the soft spoken isn't working for you. If you want a different version of like another rambles video, maybe just all whispering, or I don't know, whatever, let me know. If you like this kind of video, please let me know, because I've never done one like this before. If I have, it's been a very long time. So, yeah, we dealt with that for 5 days, and it was very miserable. It was horrible. Internet, I couldn't load any videos. Like, I could film it, kind of, but, like, I had no real lighting. It took forever to upload a video, because, you know, I'd used all my data on freaking television. So, you know, my son son ain't gonna let me use his phone because he's a teenager that he's on his phone more than I'm on mine. And I work here, you know. So. How's that sound? Hope it sounds good. Hope it sounds good. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. They kind of remind me of germs. Like electrons or germs. A little science joke for you. Anyway, so yeah, 5 days of that, and you know, having to use, like, literally huddle up around, like, some people huddle up around campfires. We huddle up around a generator attached to a battery. When we went to get food, we went to get, like, sandwich material and, like, bread and water. Beer. I can't do a tapping blah 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 video without bringing him involved. So yeah, and it was kind of like when COVID happened, because when we were at the store, at the front of the store, like everybody was closed too, which made it even worse too. Everybody was closed for the first few days. Everybody. Gas stations, Walmart, everybody was closed because there was no gas station. There was no gas because even the gas stations were out of electricity. Even generators and stuff, like people were literally like consuming all the gas, you know, because everybody's trying to use them for the generators and everything else. And but yeah, virtually the gas, like everybody was just closed, and it was eerie. It was really eerie. And to this day, I went to the store the other day, not far from where I live, and there was a guy there that was talking about how he was still without power, how the whole state was like affected in spots, you know, Michigan here, and then, you know, spots, random spots of no power. They're calling it a historical ice event. I mean, we don't have it anymore. We've more than melted. Like, everything is, like, the ice is gone. Like, it's sensed none other things since then. But the natural disasters are absolutely nothing a joke. Nothing. They're not funny. Like, they're very serious. So much to try to make him sticky, and he just, I don't know, he really isn't that sticky. No more than normal. You can hear a little bit of a gripping sound, but not really. Anyway. So, after all that, 5 days, oh my god, it was so good when the power came on. Like, it truly, honestly, I won't even lie to you, it truly felt like a genuinely humbling experience, because, like, we depend on electricity to function, pretty much. Hospitals depend on it to, you know, keep you alive. I mean, it's no joke. How much we depend on electricity as a society. It's crazy. But yeah, the power came back on, and I squealed like a little girl. Of course, my entire family knew before I did. I was like, you're a bunch of buttholes. My son's like, well, I just left. I just left for work. It just happened just now. And my grandparents were like, well, they all had left. The house was empty. It was just me. Okay, we got back. And I was like, power's on, power's on. I was like, so excited. So yeah. I don't know if I should go into my other topics. So I've spent the entire time, which is cool that I was able to do that. The entire time talking about the power outage. I don't know how much more you guys are willing to enjoy. Any of you even like to keep the rambling. I will say this, I really have been enjoying I've really been watching a lot of my favorite ASMR creators lately to kind of get inspo, because I've been kind of feeling a little, I have plenty of ideas. That's not the problem. I have plenty of ideas on what I want to do, what I want to film and stuff. My main problem always is, what's next? Like, great, great. I've got all the ideas in the world, but what should I post? What should I film next? What should I do next? And of course, everybody has their own tingly idea. So I'm back to square one of like, well, which one should I do? And everybody says, well, just do what you want to do. Well, I don't know. I know, but I don't know, I know what I want to do, but I don't know, like, what's next, It's a stupid problem, I realize that, but I still don't know. I did this one because I don't usually get a lot of, I haven't done one in a long time. I was like thinking, you know what? It's time. It's fine. I'll do the rambly video now. Why not? Why not? That sounds better. Let's see. This one. This is gonna bubble up. I don't like using liquid that bubbles. I want that pure liquid sounds. This wasn't as fast and as aggressive as I wanted it to be, but I wanted to be a little bit less intense so I could focus my brain on what I wanted to say, because I rambled and trailed off so many different times. My favorite ASMR artists right now, are pretty much the same, but let's do this. I love bottle droppers. I do. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of them when I go to bed at night. Like, I always watch Alexandria ASMR. She's one of my favorites. I love her roleplays. I love her mouth sounds. Whenever I hear her do it, I immediately am ready to relax and go to sleep. What else? A mass massage ASMR. They are a Bulgarian massage group. Massage ASMR group out in Sofia, Bulgaria. I know it's really random to say those words, but it's true. It is absolutely true. I don't remember even how I just looked up massages, and they do really oily sounding, that good oily, there's oil right here, the oil massage, it sounds juicy. I like that sound on a massage. But they include foot massage, and that's That's what I meant. Leg, like shin and calf. Shin and calf is the same thing. Sorry, thighs and calf. They include that. I like the legs and I like the feet because I need a massage on both of those so desperately. So I watch them a lot, and I fall asleep to the sound of their gain or volume or whatever is really high, so you can really hear everything. I love that. It helps me sleep, so it helps relax me so fast. I will link them in this video if I remember to. Alexandria, I'll link her as well. ASMR Rebecca's another one I really like. I love her faster. She does mostly focus stuff. If you know, you know. I like her faster focus stuff, or like it's different every time. Why do I always forget to say Luna Bloom? Luna Bloom is like between Mass Massage and Alexandria. Yeah, I don't know why I always forget her. Luna Bloom though. Luna Bloom ASMR. I don't know how to explain how amazing that woman is. I'm gonna link all these people if I remember to. Yeah, so it's Alexandria ASMR and it's Luna Bloom ASMR. I really, really like her work. Anytime I'm having a creative rut, I look her up. I look her stuff up. Now her latest one I didn't really like. I know it wasn't for me. It was something about if you're angry, watch this. Bitch, I'm always pissed. Not really. But I can't find the bottom portion of this. But at the bottom, like there's like a wait, maybe it doesn't matter. It does. Usually it matches up. I guess I must have wiped it off. Ah, there it is. It's just barely visible. Where did it go? Oh, right there. Almost like a pregnancy test. Barely visible. I'm sorry. Anyway, but so yeah, I like her stuff though. Anytime I'm in a creative rut, I look her up and bing, I'm like, yes, idea, what to do next. And I also like to see kind of like what's in the air. You know, like I have a few, my favorite ASMRs. I kind of look to see what they've all posted recently, and like thinking like, what have I not posted? And like, is there something new I can modify? So I do that too, and it helps quite a bit. It helps unleash that creativity that I might be lacking in that moment. Yes, these are Barbie glasses, and no, I don't care if you like them or not. They're dirty though. But so yeah, I love Luna Bloom. She's remarkable. She's had 1 million subs for a reason, bro. She's good. I like how she just doesn't give a damn either. She just does whatever she wants to do. She's been revolutionary to the ASMR community, I have to say. But you know what's funny? I didn't find her until after I started doing ASMR. And then of course Miss Manganese. Girl's a legend, okay? She's a fucking legend. I know she doesn't probably see herself in those ways, but hey, in case you're watching Miss Manganese, it's true, so believe me. My dream is to collaborate with her someday. My dream is to collaborate with Miss Manganese someday and Luna Bloom. They're both remarkable. And then who else is on my okay, so ASMR Rebecca. I love her. I'd love to collaborate with any one of these people because they're all my favorites. They're all my favorites. I love watching collab videos. ASMR Rebecca because of her fast focus and those it won't it'll be different every time you watch type of stuff. I like the faster version though. The slower stuff like follow this I can, but like too slow. Speed up. I know, and I'm sure she doesn't always want to do that, so I get it. I like her faster stuff. That's how my brain operates for the most part. So I can enjoy some slower or medium based materials. Of course I do, sometimes. especially when I go to bed and my brain isn't working faster anymore. But mostly. And then let's see. Oh yes, of course. I really do like a good bit of Berlin ASMR's material. I do like that. I fell asleep to her rambles video, actually, which is new for me. I don't usually fall asleep to her stuff. I just kind of enjoy it. It's fun. It's entertaining. I don't usually fall asleep to it though. I only fall asleep to like to Luna Bloom, rarely Alexandria, or Mass Massages, who I fall asleep to. Oh, and then of course the next one is an OG, and she's like part of the reason why her and Miss Manganese, Fruity Patchouli, I always have a respect, because she's the reason I even knew that she is like the first one I found in Fast and Aggressive. Like, she is the first Fast and Aggressive creator I ever saw. I was like, oh my goodness, you know, I was fascinated by her immediately, and her work is beautiful. It's great. It's wonderful. And that's why I've always liked her stuff. So whenever I do watch her things, you know, I generally fall asleep pretty quickly. And then let's see who else. Of course, before I started ASMR, I used to watch Headphones Were Recommended. I like her stuff. It's very aggressive. Very aggressive. It's not like necessarily loud, but it's aggressive. Very fast, but very aggressive. And I like that. And I do like that about her. You know, she is unique in her own lane. You know what I mean? She's great because sorry, I wanted to hear that. Yeah, she's good and unique in her own lane, because she doesn't veer too far from what she, you know, does very well. You know, I like how she kind of, you know, changes it up, and she's not afraid to, you know, do lo-fi, and she's not afraid to, you know, do whatever the fuck she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? I like creators that are like that are not afraid to just do whatever the fuck they want to do. Yeah, they answer to their, you know, viewers, whatever, which is important. You gotta pay attention to your viewers, but do what you want to do what you love doing, and the right people will find your content and be like, this is home for me. I firmly believe that shit. All right, folks, I've got other conversations I can talk about here, but I've been talking now for almost 45 minutes. I can talk and talk and talk, and once I get started, it's hard to shut it off. So if you enjoyed this, let me know. And once it gets like a couple hundred likes, we'll do it again. But I gotta make sure it's not gonna totally screw up my algorithm. I don't want it to fuck nothing up. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm putting down? I got plenty of things to talk about. I can do these as often as you like with the ASMR assortment. Alright guys, let me know what you think below, and watching videos from beginning to end, liking them, and commenting. Those three things are what keeps a creator coming, keeps a creator moving and going and doing and growing and all the things. So just a little happy reminder: you are loved, and you are wonderful, and you're amazing, and you're important, and you're required. And you're here for a reason, for multiple reasons.